unless you've been under a mossy rock, you've probably heard that a baby boy was born in London today, a prince, no less. Kate's labour went crazy across all media yesterday, and paparazzi have been camped at the hospital for 3 weeks. But before I speak to our next guest, I'm just going to give you a bit of an idea of the chain of production in a television newsroom. The reporter and the camera person go out on location to shoot the story and the interviews. The reporter then writes the story and sends the pictures and the script back. Right at the end of that chain, with a deadline clinging to their backs like an enraged monkey, are the editors who cut the story and get it to air. Michelle Lord is a Perth girl living in London. She's broadcast editor at ITV's Breakfast Show, and she's pulled a couple of night shifts lately. Hello, Michelle.
Hi, how are you going?
I'm good. You sound pretty good. Are you exhausted?
Yeah, tiredness has just hit, but I've got a couple of coffees on the go, so I'll be all right.
How did you react when you heard that Kate had gone into labour?
Well, we'd actually just gone on air. We'd been on air for about 5 minutes when Kate was taken to hospital. We had to wait for it to be confirmed by Kensington Palace before we could broadcast that information. So by the time we heard, we were just like, oh no, it means our whole schedule for the next 3.5 hours is out the window. We have no pictures. Working in television, we need pictures. So one of our reporters was at the hospital, obviously, so we kept cutting live to her every 15 minutes for updates. And yeah, we just kind of scrambled, getting vox pops from people on the street, their reactions that got sent back to us. I had 4 minutes to turn around some pictures, which is quite a tight turnaround. Normally we'll have about 15, 20 minutes.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
It must have been exciting, though.
Yeah, it is. It was exciting. It was slightly... I've been here now for 3 years, so I've actually worked on the wedding, Olympics, Jubilee, so I've kind of got it all, really. And it has been slightly different for me because I'm now working in breakfast television. When I was working on the wedding, I was in 24-hour live newsroom, so we were turning things around, straight away. So as soon as something happened, it's on air in 2 minutes. With breakfast television, we've had tonight to prepare. So I started work at 10 o'clock last night, and we went to air at 6 o'clock this morning. So it's now 7:45 my time. So yeah, we've had kind of 12 hours to prepare for what we're going to have the show about. We've got 3 live broadcasts going on from Buckingham Palace, outside the hospital, and from Bucklebury, which is Kate's kind of hometown. So it's quite a busy show.
So what would be happening at Buckingham Palace at the moment?
That's where our main presenter is. From the scenes that I can see, there's not really many people there. People kind of went home about between 10 o'clock and midnight last night. But last night it was just amazing to see all the people having a party out there. It was a bit crazy, people were dressed in Union Jack suits with baby bibs, wearing crowns. People were just singing congratulations and happy birthday. The Brits really know how to, get on it and enjoy a bit of a party.
Well, how does the birth of a royal baby stack up against the kind of stories you cut in Perth?
Yeah, it's definitely up there. It's certainly, we don't really worry about cats up trees and the freeway being, blocked for 10 hours or whatever. So yeah, it's definitely, I don't know, it's a bit different. Everyone, even though everyone takes it quite seriously, it's a lot more lighthearted as well in the newsroom, and everyone's just so happy.
Well, I hope you get through your shift today, and in a couple of days you might need a very good rest. Lovely to speak to you today.
Thank you very much. Have a good day yourself.
Yeah, you too. It's Michelle Lord. She's a Perth girl living in London now. She's broadcast editor at ITV's Breakfast Show, and she's had a busy couple of days covering the royal